Yo, dudes. I'm just, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna say I can get a bit geared up. Just so that when we do tonight's stream, I've got a tack belt. There's a Fraggle. I can't equip it to the vest because it's a hunter vest. What else have I got on here? I've got a hunting knife. Mess that up. Damn you. Damn you. It's a good start. I've got a KA, haven't I? So, put that away a minute. Demag it. The only danger here is the Zeds probably. There's been people here though. There's been people here. Yo 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 to everyone watching. This is a quick daytime stream that I'm gonna do. Just to get geared up ready for tonight. Got a bit of food. Someone's been here recently, haven't they? More food. Take all we can get really here because we've got a long journey ahead of us, so let's get all the food we can and bits and bobs. Yeah, someone's been here recently. Which is strange because when I've come onto the server this was low pop, so I'm surprised really. Oh, look at what I found. Baby, baby, we got a night scope. Oh yes. We got ourselves a night scope, dudes. Right, got 2 more barracks to search. And then we're out of here. So we'll do the long one first. God, it's so quiet that yet zombies aggroed on it. Unbelievable. Mosing rounds. Vega mag. We'll take those just in case we find an M4. Can always drop them if we get a bit stuck for space. It's like tack belt heaven here, isn't it? Let's draw this zombie out into the field, if it'll follow me. Yeah, it is. Right, so there's Vibor. So I'm going to go this way. Turn round in a minute. Take on this zombie. To be honest, I could just use the knife if it's just one. There you go. Let's go. Just recover the stamina now. I might just get the M16 instead. Right, let's do it. We're out of here. I'm just going to I'm going to go in this tree line, guys, and I'm just going to get the chat operating. So I'll just get to the tree line. Up here. I'll tell you how I do the navigation in a minute. I'm just going to get up to this point. Do right, 2 seconds, guys. Just go AFC while I get the chat going. Hi Michael, hi Melanie. I've just got the chat operated. Yeah, thanks for dropping a like, mate. Appreciate that. Very good of you. What I'm doing is I've just come out of VMC. I want to explain to everyone how I've done this. So obviously I don't use maps. So I've come out of VMC and I'm heading back to the coast. So my plan is to go through past Zeleno, Pavlovo, and then get down to Kamenka. So that's the plan. So what you do is you see come out. So VMC is Vibor military camp. So when we come out of there, you see Vibor on your right. If you just keep that to your right and run in this direction that I'm running now, that'll roughly, its famous last words, take us to Green Mountain. And as soon as you see Green Mountain, that's basically, that's your ticket into Zeleno then. So that's how I navigate. Good way of navigating as well is orient, you know, in the early days you need to use like Eyes of Hive map or something like that. Whereas obviously I've been to VMC so many times, I just orientate myself to the last building. And make sure Vibor is sort of to my right as I come out, and then that's roughly going to take me down to Green Mountain. You know, it's not rocket science really. It's just knowing the map. That's all. So my plan is, this stream that I'm going to do now is just a short one, and this is going to set us up for tonight. Basically, that we're going to hit the coast. And all the action areas fully geared. I've not actually sorted out what I've just taken from there, but let's just keep going. I don't know whether to, when I've gone into Zeleno here, I'm not sure if it's a trader base or just a huge base someone's built, but the lag was out of control with the base in it, so whether I stop in Zeleno, I don't know. I think what I'll do when I get there is I'll scope it. I've got the Tundra, I'll get there and scope it. Welcome to any new dudes out there. I don't usually stream in the daytime, just if I've got a bit of time, and I thought it'd set me up a little bit for tonight's stream. So I stream most nights from 9 PM, that's UK time. So whatever that is in the countries that you're watching from. Or Greenwich Mean Time. So this is quite a long little run, just with the, you know, just going through pretty featureless fields like this. And then as soon as you see Green Mountain, that's when you know that you're getting close. Then you're getting close to Zeleno and all the areas. There you go. Do you see that pop up then, guys? So that's Green Mountain. That huge sort of tower there is Green Mountain. I would like to on this server. Melanie, housework sucks. You're not wrong there. Melanie's obviously doing a bit of the housework while she's watching this stream. Melanie and Michael, two of my top dudes. They watch a lot of my streams, give me a lot of support. So big shout out to them. I love this server that I'm on. The only thing I don't like about it is I'm a player that likes to use third and first person. So I like to, certainly melee, I like to be third person. When I'm running like this, unless I'm in a dense forest, I'll be third person. And some PvP I like to be third person. So I'm a sort of dude that switches between the two. The only saving grace of this one is you're stuck in first person, so you just get used to operating it. But I wish that we had this same server and it had both on it really, but I ain't complaining because it's a great server. So this is Green Mountain, guys. The old Green Mountain. I might have a look at the base here because as long as it's not swarming with Zeds. Because the only thing we need, again, and they're so rare on this server, is we need a plate carrier. I never seem to be able to get one here. You know, we've just been to the airfield. Admittedly, I only did the south end of it, but Yeah, it's very, very, very hard to find a plate carrier on this server. I mean, a ballistic vest would do it. But at the moment, I've just got one of the hunter vests on it, but you can't even put a nade on that, to be honest. But it's got 35 storage, so that's something. Right, here we are. Be a bit careful here, guys. This is the main entrance, which is shut. Someone's been here because that door's open. Just check the guardhouse. Nothing. Oh, look, it's a toilet. Right, we'll leg it into the camo. Right, the Z's around. I just heard, yeah, there's some tap back there. Let's just eat that, because it looks like I've got no storage, so we'll shut that door. Loads of tap back there, guys. That's what we need, really. You know, on this server, you can really get into trouble with food, because it's like more of a vanilla-y one. So the best thing to do is just stock up as much as you can on food. I've got some bones there in case we need to go fishing or anything, but we won't need to do that for a bit with all this that we've got. We've got chlorine tabs there for our water container there. I'll have some of the water in there as well. Not the place to be doing this in the middle of a bloody military base, but sod it. It was low pop when I came on, so let's see what's going on here. Right. Nothing of much interest there. What's this? Smoke grenade. I'm not really bothered with that. So we just got the L here to search. Someone's been in here as well. All the doors are open. Oh shit. I think we're close behind someone, because VMC was the same, wasn't it? So I think we're close behind someone. I wonder if I ruined his vest there. Let's have a look. That's not bad. Let's take that. Oops. Just means I can store the nades on there as well. Which we've got. So where's the nade that I had? He says. Has it gone in there? Nope. Sure I had a nade before, guys. Didn't you see me pick one up? Must be imagining it. Oh well. Right, what have we got? PSO. We've got a PSO, haven't we? So don't need that. So I think we'll book out of here now. The only trouble with this is the fence. It is a nightmare. I don't think there's any gaps in it, so we might have to go all the way around. So basically, we'll come off here now. So this is Green Mountain, guys. We'll come out of here, and that'll take us then to Zeleno. We're on the tail of someone here because you saw that zombie was locked in there, so someone's been here. Yeah, and they've come this way as well. I'll tell you how I know that in a minute. There's the Z. I think I'll take him with the knife, actually. Let's just get somewhere where we can... That's a bit more open. That's where you've always got to be careful you don't get disorientated when that happens. I mean, to be honest, where we are here, it'd be hard for me to get lost, but... So there's Zeleno Gorse. Let's go around it to the east side. I think there'll probably be someone here, or someone will have been passing through here. And the reason I say that is because as we've come through, we've seen evidence that people have been locking zombies in at VMC. All the doors are open, and then obviously we've just been to the base on Green Mountain, and we've noticed that there's zombies locked in there. The camo doors were open, so someone's coming along here. So even though the server's low pop, we're going to have to be careful what we do, basically. Don't forget, guys, to put... make sure you're watching this in HD. If it defaults to 720, just take it to 1080 pixels. And that's what I'm streaming here. I'm streaming in 1080, 60 frames. I'll do a bit of scoping in a minute when we get a good spot. Of which that isn't one. Bloody hell. What do you have to do to get a good spot? Right. Let's have a look. Yeah, now there it is. Look at that. Look at that huge base. That is a monster. And again, I don't know. I've not got the Discord for this one. I don't know if that is someone's actually made that, which I think they will have done, to be fair, or whether it's the trader base. But it's huge. Takes up like a full block of the town. So I would say it's not worth going into Zeleno, just for the simple reason that it lags out of control with that base being there. I couldn't see anyone in the guard tower, so I'm just gonna risk going past it for now. Look at that. Absolutely huge. The Z's there. The Z's there. I don't think they've spawned in on me, so could well be someone here. There's the fire station. You can just see the highest point there. Sitting duck here, really. Just need to get off here, get into some cover. We've put some distance with the base behind us anyway, so let's just go along here. Sheesh. The only reason I'm going here, I'm just seeing if the door's open. Well, that door's open. And that one is. So again, that's proof someone's been here. So we've got to be careful. Now I know from here it's 400 metres to the fire station, which is there. There's the marshalling yard. Camo. There's the barracks. Z on there. So again, has someone been there then? They're a nightmare. Those windows there, you know, are a complete nightmare when you try and snipe from there. They're so in the way. It's unbelievable. There's the a lot of people go on that roof. I don't know why they do that because it's so exposed from the hills, but people do. So someone's been there. Look. I'd definitely go in there, but there's so much lag when you go down there with that big base that I'm going to overwatch it for a bit, but I'm not going to go down there. Don't like doing this because it's not hard cover. But there you go. Let's see if we can see any more of the barrack area. So there's orange brick. Fire station. Need to range that actually for 400s, like that. I'd say there's definitely someone down there though. Everything I'm seeing tells me that there's someone around. You know, we saw it on Green Mountain, didn't we? I'd like to go, you know, to the summer camp. I've not been there for the longest time, which is going in that direction there. But what would I get from the summer camp? That's the question. There's nothing. Certainly get 308. What have we got 308 wise? Got 18 308 plus 5, so we got 23 308. So we don't really need that actually. So maybe our best thing now is just nipping back to the coast. That's going to be our biggest chance of action. I'd love to go down there, but I can't, you know, it's the lag with that base that's going to cause the problem. See, someone's been there. Not seeing anyone in the base there. So yeah, let's book. So we'll come down now to Pavlovo. That'll be our next stop. I've seen plenty of bases in here. Like that one. Told you. It's so easy to, you know, it's so easy to make the base up there. You've just, you know, you've only got to block 2 doors, really, so... Make sure no one's coming out there. Good, yeah, did you see, again there, that door's open. Barracks door's open. That one's shut. So someone's been here. I mean, to be fair, they could be going the other way, if that makes any sense. But I've got a feeling they're going the same way as me, that we're going in the same direction as whoever's opening the doors and locking the Zs in. So again, anyone that's new on today, make sure you watch this in HD. Be great if you could subscribe as well. I stream most nights 9 PM. That's UK time. Just come on at a different time today just to get finish getting geared up and get back to the action zone. We're on Chernarus. We're on Chernarus and we're heading back for the coast. So the next place here now is Pavlovo. Pavlovo has obviously the town, which is just after that house there. The town starts, and then we've got the military base there as well. Which I'm in 2 minds about. The trouble there, there'd be a lot of Zs, but you know, will it have a plate carrier? That's the question I'd ask. I'm not sure. It might actually be a toxic zone here as well. I'm not sure. I think it is actually. You see over there, where I'm looking over there, you can see that sort of glow. Yeah, so Pavlovo on this server is a toxic zone, which makes a choice for me basically. There's 2 things that are ultra scarce on this server. One is a plate carrier, and 2 is an M4. And M4's my best gun, really. Yeah, plate carriers are so hard to find. I bet if you really looted the whole airfield and there'd not been too many people there, you'd probably find one. But which I think I've done before, but it's just very rare. So I've got no ballistic protection, that's the problem. We'll do a bit of sorting when we get in here. We'll fill our water bottle up at the well. And sort some of our gear out as well. Might just whip into that oh. Let's just get back a little bit. So someone's left a truck there. Just need to get into a position now where we can overwatch it a minute. Right, one door's open on it. It's obviously a working truck. No doors open around there. That door's shut. It's definitely going to be sensible just to watch this for a minute. See, would you, if you were... I think it looks abandoned to me, that. Just from where they've left it, because usually if it'd stop in a town, you'd kind of park it out of the way somewhere. Keep your eyes peeled, guys. Doors open there. Right, there's nothing in it that we can use. I'm just going to nip to the hunting shop. So it could be abandoned, that. I'm not 100%, but it could be abandoned. What have we got here? Oh, that's good. We've got... Oh, that's a jacket. Boggeration. Put our crap trousers back on. We can repair those. We have got a sewing kit. There's a savannah. Now I can't get anything in the inventory. Probably, guys, we need to drop a bit of stuff here. Oh, restart. I'll pause the stream for a minute, guys, and I'll be back in a minute. Right, what were we doing, guys? There was a savannah there, wasn't there? So let's... and then we were just struck. We've got to sort this inventory out. That's what it is. Blah, 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 blah. Let's... What have we got here? I think let's drop that. I'm going to drop that. Just going to drop a load of stuff we don't need here. I was convinced I had a holster there, but obviously not. Got 4 slots there. That should be enough anyway, just to get that away. Then we'll pick that. And all I'm going to do with this, guys, I'm just going to demag it, basically. Like that. Take the spare bullet. I'm actually going to swap that for the hunter as well, just because it's better insulation. Like that. There we go. Just a shame we didn't get the hunter pants there, but there you go. It is what it is. Right, what we got here? We've got some 5.56. Don't really need any of that. Let's see what we got in the back room. A Zagorki. Notice when I came back on that the server was on medium pop, so there's definitely going to be people around. So we've just got to be careful as we come in here. I'm going to have to sort this gear out, guys. Let's just go in here. Right. Let's see what we can do with all this lot. So I won't bother with the backup sites. That's one thing gone, because we've got an ACOG if we find an M4. In fact, we've got two ACOGs if we find an M4 there. So that means we don't really need the Baraka site as well, because that's got a reflex on it. Just drop that while I sort that. So the Savannah mag we can get rid of. We're just going to take the 308. Like that. What we need to do is get a load of stuff into the hunter jacket. Move it across. And then what we can do is then we can come in there and move across from here. Like that. And then we should then be able to, there you go. That's what we were looking for. Right. So I'm relatively happy now what we've got stored there. So what we'll do now is we can just get the canteen. We don't need to go to this well. We can use a chlorine tab, but I know it's famous last words. It's usually quite quiet in Pavlovo, especially with the not being with the mill base being toxic. kind of toying with dropping that cooking pot, if I'm being honest. Don't need that. I think we will. Just because we've got so much stuff as it is, and I've got so much food there that I don't really need to be carrying this. Actually, we can equip that, can't we? I think otherwise I'd keep hold of it because it is a good asset, the cooking pot. But I think with what we've got, we don't need it. Right, let's get another canteen of water now. The downside with cooking pots as well is you can't see what's in them, so you keep having to check them every so often because you've no idea what's there. So let's see if we can just have all of this without being sick. And then we can refill it and then we'll just book out of here towards the coast. Let's go. All the doors, mind you, I've got to say all the doors are shut. Of course they are. There's just been a restart. You silly bagger. Back on the main road. This is coming up through Pavlovo military base. Yeah, that's right. So if you die, you lose everything, and you just start again from fresh spawn, basically. So when you're geared up, you should play a little bit more sort of safe, really. Obviously, when you're a freshie or just semi-geared, you've not got a lot to lose. Yeah, so you can see that's toxic there, so we're not going to mess with that. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Per. Nice to see you, mate. We're heading into Kamenka now, is the next place we're going to come across. Kind of stupidly run away from the main road here for some reason. It's this way anyway. So my big thing now is, what do I do now? Am I going to go to the southwest evac, or are we going to just flippity gibbet to the coast? I'm not sure. I think in a way we should, because I think we've got a little bit of a chance of finding a plate there. That's the only thing. We'll see. Plate carrier wise, we basically got that and Prison Island. They're the two sort of last hopes of finding a plate. But the fact that I've not found a plate on the airfield says a lot, really. Right, so we're back on the coast now. Just going to stop here a minute. So what have I got now? So I've got the M16. I've got 20 rounds there. That's another. So I've got 40 rounds for the 16. I've got spare. I could do with more rounds. Just looking at this. Let's just put that away a minute. What I'll do, I'll get the mag for this. I'm going to pick these up more, actually, these Mark IIs. They're just superb for zombies. Right, so... yeah, so the reason I'm going to go to the Southwest evac now is because I've not got loads of ammo. Tundra's alright, remember, it's just to see... you're not going to use 40 Tundra rounds unless you're like the world's worst sniper. But obviously for the 16 and for the KA we could do with extra rounds. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the evac. Let's just make sure. This is a mod here. See these trains, and you've got some military stuff here. Let's have a look. Probably a bit dangerous, but. By 19, don't need them. Can't get out of that side. USG. Nothing I want so far. That one's locked as well. Every time I see some of these things, I think it's a dude there. Nothing again. Should really have shut the doors on these. Take that because it looks cool. Thought that was a drum mag there. Right, so we're on to the Southwest evac now. And again, famous last words here. I'm going on now while it's quiet in the day to finish gearing up. So we're all geared up ready for some action at night. I did notice when the server restarted though it went to medium, so let's see what it's like. So this is about as far to the west as you can get on the coast. It's to the southwest evac. And we're looking for a plate and some ammo. That's the things we want. So what that wasn't, it's a chicken. Bop, 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 bop. Go those further, you think, going down here? Bound to be Zeds here, so let's get the Mark II out. See, it looks like someone's been here because that's up on there. What are my things like worn? We'll think about that. Anyone that watches me regularly knows I'm not a big fan. Yeah, the Zeds here. Knows I'm not a big fan of assault boots, just because they make such a lot of noise. The scope pouches. Well, that's no good because we ain't got no plate. What's that? That's a good find. That's one of the things we came here for, the ammo. No good. What's the ammo there? Don't need that. And get out of here without aggroing the zombies, I'll be happy. Now there's a nade. So that goes straight on the vest. Another mag. Battery, good find. Can't remember if we did this tent. Yes, we did. So last thing now is just the bunker. Oh, another good find. So all we're going to do there is demag. Well, we'll drop one of the mags, but we've got more rounds from doing that, so I'll put that back in. Where's this dude? Let's see if we can. Yeah. Down he goes. Can't believe this Zed's aggroed on that. For how far away he was. That's book. We'll sort everything out once we've got out of here. So if there's any new dudes watching, please subscribe, it helps me out a lot. I'm only a small channel. Drop a like on the video if you like what you see. I stream most nights at 9 PM UK time. I've just come on in the day today just to get a bit more... we were pretty geared anyway, to be honest, but I wanted to get sort of back to the coast and then I'm back in the action zone for tonight. Of course, all this is for nothing if we get shot, but server was on medium pop, so I'm pretty confident round this end that there's less chance of seeing someone, but we were definitely tracking someone from VMC. So we came back in VMC, we went through to Green Mountain and Zeleno, and we were seeing zombies locked in, we were seeing doors open. Someone had clearly been to Zeleno as well. So we know there's people around. But you know, we've not come on its high pop or full, so you've got to assume that there's less people around until you get to the hotspots. Which, that's the direction we're heading in now. For me now, I feel I've got enough ammo and clips and that. So I'll tell you what, that whole train thing's despawned, hasn't it? It must just appear, because it's gone. It was there when we came through, it's gone now. Maybe when someone cycled it, it just pops out and then... Wonder if it shows up somewhere else on the map. Right, I'm just going to do a little bit of sorting here now. He says as he walks out of the bush for no reason. Right, so I'll just put that down a minute. Okay, now what have we got? Right, we've got those as well. So we should have the makings here. What I'm trying to get together is basically a spare mag. That's the first job. Blah, blah, blah. There's a full mag. Let's get that and make this into a full mag as well. So we've got 2 full mags for the KA. That's number 1. Okay, and then that's a 30 round mag. So what we'll do here, so let's unpack some of these. This 5.56. Got one more box there, there you go. And then we can get rid of this 10 round mag, we'll just empty it. And now we can fill the 30, so that's that one. So it's definitely worth going the southwest evac on there. Definitely worth it. Right. Put that back on there. That needs equipping. Let's add that Zagorki. That's what we may as well do actually, just have a bit to eat. Just so we're keeping some space in the inventory. Okay. Have one of our 56,000 cans of tap back. Just means we don't have to eat for ages, that's all. You may as well get it done. Like that. Whatever you do, don't walk away from here without picking the M16 back up. That's another thing. And I'm just going to put that mag in because it looks cooler. There you go. Right, that should be it, guys. Let's go. Let's motivate. I think I should actually, just because I'm using this as like the thing, if we just get the KA out and we'll throw the PSO scope on it and a battery. Like that. It just means we're ready then for anything medium range. What are we doing here? Means we're ready for action, baby. So let's keep an eye on the doors here, see if there's anything open. Yeah, there is. Door open there. So we're even going to have to be careful. I mean, it's not the shootiest town in Dayz either, but it looks like someone's been here. Flag. There was a Gorky. Nice, more 308. So we're sorted for 308 now, basically. Another Tundra. Let's see if that's got anything in it. No. That would have been a great find, right? If you didn't have anything, you got a Tundra, and then behind the counter there's a load of 308. Gates are open there. Don't really need the well just bin, so... Door shut there. That door's open. So it's suggesting to me, guys, that someone's been here. So we need to be a bit careful as we go around. So So Prison Island's over there. We're not going to go because we've got enough stuff to be going on with. So I'm not going to go to Prison Island at this point. I'm going to do is hop up here, basically, and we'll end up at a good snipe point then in Camarovo, which is the next town. I'd like to try on this server that the likes of Novi and Starry. Because if it's anything like the rest of the server, I bet they're really good. Be a little bit careful here, just use the cover. There's even been someone here, look. Now remember the restart that we had was not that long ago in the scheme of things. Yeah, not that long ago at all. So coming into Camarovo. The doors open on there as well. Bit hazy, isn't it? Doors open there as well on PD. So someone's been here as well. Jesus. It's mad. It's getting a bit of a delay when I'm trying to change my guns over for some reason. But there you go. So let's Wolf in here. See what we've got. Let's keep our eyes peeled all directions. Not been much of a hotspot this on this server. But we know someone's been in town recently because the doors are open on PD, so someone's been here. And it may have been this server the other day that I got blown up in PD as well. Someone left a landmine, so... So we've got a chance of seeing players. So door open there. Now, usually when you see a door open on a PD, that's someone that's exited PD. Because you would tend to, if you're a savvy player, when you go into PD, you'd shut the door behind you, obviously. So I think someone's been there and then they've exited, basically. Rather than they're still in there. You know, it's all guesswork because, you know, if the player isn't a savvy player, someone's been in here as well. If the player isn't a savvy player, they'll just leave the door open and go in there, so... But obviously what that gives you then is two likely scenarios to what's happened. Yeah, see, all these are open. That's open. There's definitely people around, guys. Last couple of buildings now coming out of Camarovo. That's open as well. So we said the restart was about, what, 20 minutes ago. Then that's recent activity, isn't it? What we don't know is which way they were going. Have they gone towards Balota here, or is it more... Just have a quick scope down. Yeah, have they gone towards Balota, or were they going the other way? Hate this bit because it's so open. In third person, when you do this, you can see a lot more, but on these first person only servers, it's... You look where you look, if you know what I mean. Okay, so heading into Balota. I think there's quite a strong chance there's someone around, maybe on the airfield. Just because of the evidence we've seen as we've moved through. I mean, it goes without saying, when we get into Cherno and Electro, there's going to be loads of people there. So there's Balota Town. Balota. Are you going to the Balota? You say Balada, I say Balota. Yeah, so heading into Balota now. Not seeing a lot. Not very OP with my fence balancing today. Door shut that. So this is coming into the airfield now. Let's see what we can find here. think we'll have a good trek around it, you know, guys. Let's swap to this KA. Well, I'd say there's people here. There you go. Told you. Why is the people here? Because the Z spawned in and they're not spawned in and us too far away. So we'll see now. Let's get into some sort of decent overwatch position. I think it was quite a way up the airfield where that shot came from. Probably be better in this tree line here because there's a bit of elevation. So you can get around without getting spotted. You see what I mean? You can see the whole airfield now. So it came from the left, that did. This... Someone coming. Someone behind in the little town at the back. Wait to hear more footsteps. They may just run past, but... Definitely wasn't a Z, that, because you don't get Zs in this part of the town list. I've never seen any yet this far out. It's possible if someone gets chased along there, but... They may have sort of gone along that way, going after the shots. Yeah, I don't want to get caught here, guys, because I've got the night scope as well, so we can utilise that. So I don't want to get caught in a firefight and end up losing out with that. Put the scope back on that. Let's just wait it out a minute. We're in reasonable cover. Could be just inside Cherno, those shots we heard. Sort of over that way, where the petrol station is, that sort of, yeah, because they were quite a way off. There you go, look. He's coming onto the airfield. Switch to the Tundra. Got to assume he's in that tent. There you go. Might be going around there so he can get to the there. There you go. Where's he frigging gone? There. So he's scoping that out. That's about, I'd say that was 300 there. So I'll arrange that for 300. There he is, he's walking on top of that. Coming around the building. So this is going to be his next area. That's more like 200, so I'll go down for that. We'll see if we can catch him in this compound. Just picking him out, isn't it, amongst the, because we've got a lot of Zs there, so it's picking him out amongst these Zs as well is going to be the issue, if you like. That's where I'd like to catch him there, in that, if he goes on top of that. Making sure he isn't coming around that way. Probably in the tents now, I'd say. Or in the buildings. That's just a said. I mean, honestly, if we catch him in this one, that'd be even better again. Let's hope he hasn't thought better of it and gone out. Can't see anything up there. Could be sorting his kit out as well. Those Zeds are going running in there. See that one there? And another one. They're all aggroing into there. Do you see it through there as well? They're going up. So he's in that building now. Must be taking them out silence because I've not heard the shots, but those silent shots will be what aggroed the zombies. So all we've got to do, guys, is be patient. That's the thing. Go steaming in there. He doesn't know we're here. You know, all we've got to do is hope we don't get spotted where we are from someone else, not so much from him. Yeah, definitely 200 that. It's fine. Always, if you've got the chance, just check your range. Make sure you're in the right area with it. Because surely he's not still in that building. There he is. He's gone in that tent there. Two of them. There's two of them. So I'm watching, see if he goes on this one here. Back there. Searching that one. There's his mate. So again, I'm not so much vulnerable from these two guys. What I'm more vulnerable from is if anyone comes in behind me. I think they've gone in that tent to sort stuff out, sorting their inventory. There's that guy. Now this is what I'd expect. I'd expect him now to come to this barracks, and this is where we'll take him. But we've got to remember his mate has stayed behind. So we need him really in the top floor there. It's going up now. But he was quite quick there, wasn't he, guys? Too quick for me to get a shot off, that was. He's sort of not stopping, is he? He sort of is stopping, and he's not stopping. Got to remember his mate's there somewhere. That was a hit. It's what he does next, and that's not dropped him, has it? He's there. So I think what we should do is let's move. Let's not give him the benefit of knowing where those shots came from. So we'll start a flank now. We'll flank round to the west. The problem is, you know, when we do this, it's obviously we're risking losing him. But there's two of them there. We know his mate was in the tent. So we're just going to have to do it this way, guys. That's where he was. He was behind there, wasn't he? This is tense action, guys. I'm annoyed with this Tundra, though, because you know, you get great shots like that, but people just don't drop. It's happened to me a few times now. I wonder if they've gone back into the building. He'll probably have to bandage up still. Don't know if that's a better spot or not I've got here. Making sure they're not flanking now. If I had more time, you know, I'd probably wait in Bolota for him in the town. Do you know what I probably should have done is I probably should have flanked to the left instead of this way. I might do that, guys. I might flank over to the left. The only other thing is to go up this hill. But it's doing that without getting seen, that's the problem. See, that's a better view of it, isn't it? But my problem there is, let's just get to the very top, I think. You can see the problem here, so that's a great view, but I'm miles away. Absolutely miles away. What it may do, though, is just give us a little bit more of an idea of where they actually are. I'm thinking they're in the building. I think he's gone in there to lick his wounds after getting shot. We don't know how injured he is as well. You know, if he's on red health, then his movement's no good as well, so... Always when you go in soft cover like that, you've got to be careful as well. If the bush or whatever you're in doesn't render in. You know, if that doesn't render in, then you're in trouble already, so... I can see enough like that. I wonder if... they flipped to the other side of the airfield. They certainly weren't bad players because you know the way he moved and that, he was very quick in and out of the barracks. He didn't mess about. That's the other place he could have gone, is to that tree line there. But I would pretty much say they're still in that building here. Just because there was two of them, I think they've gone into a defensive position there. But yeah, look at all those heads there. Just an army of them, isn't there? That's where I shot him, that sort of area there. I think, oh, was it that there. Difficult to tell because we're at a different angle. But I saw him get up, and then he's used the cover basically of the of that wall to get out of there. But yeah, that's where I think they are. I think they've both gone into that building now, unless they're just scarpered. But again, that depends on how injured he is. He may have really restricted movement now. That's Bolotta Town. Bolotta Civilian. So doors are mainly closed down there. So I would still be more inclined to think that those guys are here. If he was shot there, where's he going to think I was? He's going to think I was probably in this area or here. I don't think he'd think I was on the other side. Just keep scanning the rest of the airfield. No, I'd say 70% are in that building, waiting to be pushed. That might be why they're waiting as well. They might be waiting for someone to push them. That's a longer. That's about 450, I'd say, to there. So it's probably too long a shot with a sniper to, because you won't be able to double tap them. You see, Tundra, it all seems to take 2 rounds to kill, so you might get a really great shot. Check back there, that's where I was when I shot him. Make sure they're not flanking him. See, we've got the advantage. They don't know where they are, but they've got the advantage. There's 2 of them. That's the problem. If I'd have dropped him, then I could have pushed his mate, but obviously it didn't drop him, so... They could be long gone, though. When I flanked round there, I've not seen them since they flanked. So... could be long gone. Or they're in that building. See, there's a hell of a lot of zombies around there on the field. Just get that range up to 400. Ah, there you go. One of them's come back in. Gone in the mill tent. That was definitely a player, that. There again. See where he's going. He'll be in there trying to get eyes on us. There he is. That was a bit of a hit and hope, that one, if I'm being honest. There he is. Looks like he's running out now, doesn't it? Look like towards, so that would mean he's probably going to Balota up here. So what we could do is get into a position where we can watch Balota. Let's run back here. So I can maybe get into that tree line up there. Now this will only work, guys, if he's heading west. If he's heading west, then we've got a good chance. If he heads back to the east or stays on the airfield, then this is a waste of time. So this is just guesswork again now. Can't see much of the town from there. I'd need to be more there. Again, this is my guesswork. I think he was running to Balota here. Just trying to get the best eyes on place. Need to get that back down to 200 as well. So I've made sure, obviously, I've flanked again so that we're not giving them a chance to get our position. Again, if I had more time, I'd wait until night and then I'd go in with the night scope that we picked up on the airfield, or VMC or whatever. I think it was VMC we picked up from, wasn't it? So you might go around the other side of Balota. You may not come through the main road here. That's if he's going this way at all. It was unfortunate he got behind the sand bunkers, because when I hit him the first time, when he's dropped, he's got that cover, so I couldn't double tap him. And then we'd only have to deal with his mate then. Feel a bit vulnerable from the road here. Just jump back on this one. Get to that side of it. I think if he was coming this way, I think he would have been through now. That's the only thing. As in, if he was coming through this road bit here. I'm not saying he's not headed to the west, but he may have hugged the coast, or he may have just done it a different way. Better view of the road. I'm a little bit exposed here, but it's a better view of the road. Just if anyone comes up from this way, it's not the best best place to be, really. It's a conundrum. What I'm going to do here is I'm heading back to Bolota and I'm going to try and get a different position. It's a bit of a dangerous route, the one I'm taking, but just checking for doors open. This, or just up here, this is the tree line that he went in. So I think what I need to do is probably get out towards the beach this way. And stay on this low side. It's harder for someone to spot me than from where we're thinking. Whew. This is a right one, guys. So I just wish the Tundra was a bit more effective. You know, I didn't see any plate carriers. They may have had a stab vest on. But, you know, I think I've at least hit him in the chest there, and it's not dropped him, you know. And he wasn't, I think he might have gone uncom, but he wasn't uncom for long, so. It's not the stealthiest approach, this, guys, but you know, we have at least tried to flank them from different positions. That was a real long shot. I thought it was 400-500 meters the second time, really. It's probably wishful thinking, that one. Not so much for hit. I may have hit him, but obviously it's just the damage that you inflict from those distances is not brilliant, is it? What I'm trying to do is just rock into the woods on this side and then sort of get re-established where I can watch that building. Could be a mistake, this, if I'm being honest, but this is what we're doing. Can't just sit around. See, a lot of people wait up here, so you've got to be careful even this especially this first bit here now. Trying to check the area as we go. I think they'll be long gone, to be honest. Long gone, but the trouble now is we get to hear the buildings getting more and more hidden. Still all Zeds there, aren't there? The luck of the draw this, you know, whether someone's watched you come in, really. Someone's watched you come in, you've had it. See the building better now. See, the first position we're in is the best one, really, just for the elevation and that. But we're trying to flank, so we're not caught just in one place, you see. Got all these trees in the way here. I think that tree line's the best to watch that area. That's definitely the best spot for watching that. I think they'll be long gone though, guys. I don't think these guys are going to be there now. I think we scared them away. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, that's the end of that run, guys. Dang. They must have seen me walking round there. There was two of them, so there's two spotters. Oh well, good game, guys. I'll see you all again soon.